FlossTube, how are you? It's Colleen, Rebel Stitcher, and Boris the Bat is joining me today. I don't know how long he'll stay, but he decided he wanted to sit next to me. This is FlossTube number 108. I survived hosting my first retreat. It was a little touch and go for a while. No, I'm just kidding. Sweata Weatha Stitch Retreat happened this past weekend, October 27th through the 29th. And this video is just going to be a recap of the retreat, just to give people who were there, relive memories. People who couldn't make it can kind of share in the fun. The retreat was called Sweata Weatha. It was hosted in Philly. We had unseasonably warm weather, so it was more like sweaty weather. The retreat was held at the Hilton Penn's Landing in Philly. The big stitching room had gorgeous views of the river. It was in walking distance to, hey, if you're gonna sit here, you can't lick your feet. That's gross. It was within walking distance to a lot of the historical sites, the Bessie Ross House, like 10 minutes walking distance, maybe. Independence Hall, Liberty Bell, all that good stuff. So a lot of people were able to break away and take a little sightseeing side trip. Let's see. So in addition to the stitching room, there was also a separate room for shopping where the designers and makers had sent trunk shows of all their amazing wares. I want to thank all the designers who sent me and trusted me with their trunk shows. They have all been mailed back except two people who live semi-local to me who we will meet in person. So I'll just give you a rundown of how the retreat went. I personally don't like ringing bells at retreats. I don't like to stand in front of people and have all eyes on me. I know that seems weird as a floss tuber, but I can convince myself in my little pea brain that it's just me and a dog talking in a room. I don't know. It's my own neuroses. So I would rather shove razor blades under my fingernails than go up and ring a bell at a retreat. But a lot of people were asking me, are you going to have a bell? I really want to plan to bring something I can ring a bell for. So knowing me and having an off-kilter kind of sense of humor, this was the bell for the retreat. And I'll get close so you can hear it. If you have headphones on, be careful. It was a screaming goat. So that was our bell for the retreat. If you had a finish, you could get up and ring the bell. So Friday, I'm just kind of, stream of consciousness, kind of just give you a rundown of the retreat. Friday was registration, and you got, at registration, you got a swag bag with a name tag. And in the swag bag, you got a floss drop that says Sweata Weatha Stitch Retreat with Albus in a Sweater 2023. A green Rebel Stitcher pen. And then you also got a chart, Spooky Trio. And that chart was meant to go in this wooden laser engraved pumpkin box. This, if you stitch it on 16 or 32 count, fits perfectly. And here is my finish. This was stitched on 16 count Aida. And I stitched this on with Devil Nose by Forbidden Fiber Company, which is a Halloween blackish, purplish, bluish, gray, all mixed together that Leanne and I collaborated with to create. So that's what it looks like. So everybody got that in their swag bags. I will have a few extra. I'm going to make kits of just chart and box and put it on my website soon. Excuse me. I still have a few items I still need to inventory to get my website back up and running. I shut it down during the retreat just because it would have been impossible. So I'm just re-inventorying everything, and then I'll get it back up and running soon, hopefully. But that'll be a new item that I will put, and I have limited quantities. Okay, so Friday registration. We also had an ugly sweater contest with prizes, and oh my goodness, the competition was fierce. Some people made their own sweaters, and some of them lit up, some of them have sparkles, some of them had things dangling from them. Some of them were really pretty and like I would have worn. So I don't know what that says about me, but excuse me. But we picked Nicole, my wife, and our 2 kids, Walker and Etta. They each gave a prize so 3 people won. So I guess at the end of this, I will do a little montage of pictures from the retreat. And I'll include ugly sweater, and just so you can kind of see what we're looking at. So that was Friday. Saturday was pajama day. You didn't have to wear pajamas. And all of this is optional. None of this was mandatory. My goal was to create a laid back, chill retreat without a lot of pressure. There was no smalls exchange. There were no classes. There's no big long speeches you have to sit through. Just come alone, come with friends, sit, stitch, have fun, do it at your own pace. Have a good time with like-minded people. That was my goal. So hopefully that was accomplished. Okay, so Saturday was pajama day. People were encouraged to wear pajamas to be comfy. That's all. We also had a Frenchie kissing booth where my boy Albus, who coincidentally is sleeping over there, and I didn't want to bug him. So we have Boris here. But so my usual sidekick, Albus, came. If you wanted to, you could get some pets or some snuggles or kisses from Albus. We were running if you felt so inclined to leave a donation for Philly Paws, which is a no-kill animal shelter, the largest no-kill animal shelter in Philadelphia. And they also do a lot of community outreach to help people who are financially struggling keep their pets. So they're a great organization, and the amazing stitchers at our retreat raised $1,000. So that was amazing, far exceeded anything I dreamed of. So thank you so much. And if you want to check them out, it's phillypaws.org is their website. So we had Albus kissing booth, and then later that night we had a raffle prizes. Everybody in their swag bag also got excuse me, raffle ticket prizes. Not raffle ticket prizes, raffle tickets that you could then go put in boxes to corresponding prizes. And a lot of the prizes were donated by amazing, I have notes because I don't want to forget anything. A lot of amazing people and companies. And I just wanted to thank some people. Stacy's creative studio has changed her name to Threaded Needle Stitchery. She has an online shop. She donated Threadwinder. Smyrna Stitchery is an online shop. And Amaryllis Craftworks. They're both owned by my friend Jen, who, in addition to the swag bag, at everybody's seat was a gorgeous candle with a nice fall smell that was donated by Amaryllis Craftworks. also my friend Jen. So everybody got that also. So she made two big baskets full of really yummy smelling candles. Patchwork and Poppies, that's an online shop. She was at the retreat and she donated some really nice gifts. Laura, who traveled all the way from Costa Rica, she brought some very special Costa Rican coffee for a prize. Jen from Jasmine Custom Bags, my dear friend. I finally got to meet Jen in person. We have been online friends for years, and it was such a treat. She donated one of her project bags. And Cricket Studio, oh, well, I have it right here. She had donated a project bag that looks just like this. Super pretty. This like Nordic holiday kind of fabric. And she sent one for me to keep. So thank you so much. Check them out. I believe it's an Etsy shop. I'll try to link the stuff in the description box. So thank you to everyone who donated items for the raffle. It was a lot of fun, and my daughter Etta got to pull the, what do you call it, the little winning tickets out, and she took that job very seriously, and she did a fantastic job. So, and my son Walker worked the shopping area all weekend. God, I just feel like I am rambling and rambling. But anyway, Walker worked the shopping area most of the weekend. He did have to leave Saturday because he had homecoming dance. But hopefully my kids, if you were there, treated you right. I think they did pretty good. So in addition to that, so many people there brought amazing items and goodies and treats and gifts for me. I am going to do my best to show them and give credit where credit is due. But in the swirl of hosting a retreat and being mentally pulled in 20 different ways, I know I forgot one name. There might be a couple names. So I apologize in advance. And if you know who gave me something and I can't think of it, and please write it in the comments, or if you're the person, say, hey, that was me and I'm an ass. I'm sorry, I'm a jerk. So let me, I'm not sick. I just have this chronic cough. Let me just go through a few things. My friend Justine of X's and Hoes had given me this needle minder. It says earmuffs if you mind cursing. It says I fucking love Halloween. And then the sticker that says my cryptid is an honor student. That really cracked me up. So thank you, Justine of X's and Hoes. Jackie couldn't come. She had to work. All of a sudden, Jackie's an adult. I don't know what's going on there. Lori, who was supposed to be at the retreat, but got sick right beforehand and couldn't come, which there was like a couple days leading up to it. I had a couple people that had COVID. Somebody had kidney stones. Other people just had colds and stuff. And they decided not to come. And although we missed you, I'm thankful for you taking the responsible route and not getting everybody sick. Thank you for that. As far as I know, we did have 2 people that had gotten COVID after the retreat. They were roommates and also drove to the retreat together. And everybody at the table has been notified and nobody else has come positive yet. So fingers crossed it's just isolated, it's just those 2. But anyway, I feel bad that if anybody gets sick. But unfortunately, that's this day and age. Okay, this amazing box is from Lori, even though she couldn't come. And she sent cookies and treats. Look at this, pumpkin and spice for the boys, for Boris and Albus. So now that I've shown it, now I can partake in the yumminess. So thank you, Lori. I'm gonna save this one for later because that needs more of an explanation. Lynn Dorney was there. She brought her project bags. She gave out this little stitcher's kit with a C for Colleen. And inside it, all kinds of little stitchy goodies. And these, she knows, are my absolute favorite scissors. If you see these scissors, they are worth every penny. They're inexpensive and they're sharp as heck. So thank you, Lynn. Jen Gorski was there. You know, isn't it funny that some people, like, you always say their last name? Like Jordan Catalano from My So-Called Life was always Jordan Catalano. Anyway, Jen Gorski is one of those people to me. She got me this Yeti. It's one of those kits where it has everything. You stitch it on wood, and then you put the little sticky felt on the back to finish it. It's everything you need to make that cross-stitch ornament. So thank you, Jen. And then she also got me this Bigfoot little pouch that I could use. It's kind of like neoprene material. I could use it as like oh yeah, look, there's all kinds of goodies in here. A needle minder, and then this is a either like a zipper pull or a, what do you call it? Scissor fob. And I don't know if you can see, but this charm at the bottom, do you see that? There's Bigfoot on it. How cool is that? So thank you so much, Jen. I just felt so spoiled after this retreat. Everybody had brought me like the coolest stuff. And it was not necessary, but I mean, who doesn't like to get spoiled, right? Jennifer, or Jenny, I'm not sure what she prefers, sorry, she had given this to me for me and my family, a very sweet card with a gift card to Dunkin' Donuts for the kiddos, and all this other really fun stuff in here. Look at this little keychain, and it has the Liberty Bell. Can you see that? And big, oh, let me move this out of my way. My big ugly fingers, hold on. And Bigfoot, do you see that? On this super cool key ring or floss bling or whatever. And then ×2. Oh, and there's this as a little poppy flower too. Patchwork and poppies, that's her business. Check it out. And these sweet little notebooks with the birds on them to jot down ideas. See, I should have put something like this in my pocket, and then when somebody brought me something, I could take a note, but that would require foresight and organization, which I have neither. And then she also, these cool Pennsylvania tote bags. So thank you so much. Super sweet. You really didn't need to do that. Everybody was spoiling us so much. Now here comes the, Boris, that's not for you. Sit down. Now here comes the asshole part. I can remember the lady giving me this. I can remember oohing and eyeing over it and putting it in a safe spot. And now for the life of me, I can picture her face, but I don't want to say the name because I don't want to give the wrong person credit. But look at this project bag with Frenchies on it. And then it even has this little ornament that so reminds me of our girl Dobby we lost. So if you made this, please tell me, and then I'll slap myself. But oh my God, I freaking love it. Thank you. It's beautifully made. Super fun. Thank you. And I'm evil. Allison Norris. She always makes these little quilted coasters when she goes to retreats. I have a small collection of them. So she did little doggies because of Albus. And then, yeah, this is Shannon made these coasters. And look at these fun colors. Super sweet. Thomasina made me this little project keep with these super fun lobsters on it. Her stitching is impeccable. So there's little pockets in here that you can tuck stuff in. The vinyl, you could put stuff in here. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Thomasina. Now, I said Heidi had passed out Costa Rican candy and a little zipper pull kind of fob with flip-flops on them. So, but she had also brought me some other candy from Costa Rica that was chocolate and orange flavored, and it was super yummy. Heidi, who's also from New Jersey, this fun bucket. I feel like I'm doing pretty good with the names. And Burt's Bees, which super came in handy because my lips were super chapped. Oh. I don't think this came from Heidi. I think I put it in the bucket to keep it safe. It's not Stephanie. Anyway, it's one of those little blingy things. And it's Pennsylvania. So thank you. Hey, stop. Oh, and it also says New Jersey, if you could see through that. So thank you, Heidi. I have 2 chocolate-related gifts, and I'm not sure who they came from. Again, I'm an asshole, and I'm sorry. Super yummy Esther Price. We haven't popped into this yet, but I might this afternoon. And then look at this fun chocolate. Can you see the face? It's like a pumpkin man with, what do you call it? A top hat. It's so like vintage Halloween-y. And this came from a store called Richardson's Candy Kitchen in Deerfield, Massachusetts. Well, I'm not even going to say who I think gave it to me because I don't want to be wrong. Bobby was handing these out from Pumpkin Creek Primitives. Has some goodies in there. Check her website out. Teresa handed this little bundle out. Wait till you see all the fun stuff in here. Look at these these pretty decorative pins. Aren't they pretty? Super fun with the peppermint and the Santa hat. A little friends frame and little sticky notes. So thank you so much, Teresa. And then Stephanie came all the way from California, and look at what she made. So apparently her Instagram is Will Stitch for Coffee. In here are floss drops that have her info on it. She did green because that's my favorite color. Look at this. This is, I mean, first, I don't know where to even start. There's like so many awesome things in here. But okay, so here's this tote bag. She stitched Rebel Stitcher on here. Super cool. The bag is like padded too. Like if you squeeze it, like there's lining. It's not just, it's super nice. And then she also makes grime guards. So she got me a green. And do you need to get down, Boris? Yeah, go ahead. And then Halloween puppies, grime guards. And then this, another green one. And then this super cool, has my name. But she stitched, she sewed this whole thing with pockets, a zipper. I mean, it's just amazing. So thank you, Stephanie. So we had people who traveled quite a distance for this little retreat. Sorry. Like I said, we had Canada, Costa Rica. She was from California. We had people from Texas, Massachusetts, Michigan, all over. So, I mean, I just can't believe that. And I appreciate everybody who took the time out of their budget and their schedule to come to Philadelphia and spend a long weekend with us. I really appreciate it. I think that's, oh wait, no. Snickerdoodle Stitch made this fun bottle cap needle minder, and it says Sweata Weatha 2023 on there. So everybody that weekend was asking, are you going to do another retreat? And I was like, I need to digest, and, you know, ship everybody's trunk shows back, and just, this was the first retreat. There's a big learning curve, and I don't want to do anything unless, like, I can do a good job, you know, and I feel like so much of my energy was in this that I feel like I neglected home a little bit, and but I talked things over with the family, and I did send an email today to the hotel to see if they have availability for us next year. So it's not official, but it's looking like I'm gonna do it again. I must be a glutton for punishment, but everybody really seemed to have a great time, and hopefully the second year I'll be able to relax, because I was just wound up so tight and nervous the whole time. So I don't have any major announcements yet, except I'm open to it, and I'm talking to the hotel. So I guess that's it. I'm going to add, I cannot believe I talked for 26 minutes. Oh, wait, okay, stop, time out. We did not have a smalls exchange at the retreat. There was no official smalls exchange, but like over a year ago, it might even be 2 years, I don't even remember, a group of us at StitchCon were like, let's pull names as like a small group of friends and stitch for each other, maybe include a couple little tchotchke things or whatever, and we'll do a secret little stitch exchange. Well, we were supposed to hand them, it wasn't this past StitchCon, it was like 2 StitchCons ago, and we were supposed to hand it out then. I was the only one that ended up going to StitchCon. Everybody's schedules changed. So we're like, when else can we do it? And everybody's like, oh, we're all gonna be at Sweata Weatha. So before the event happened, we got together and exchanged our gifts or stitching. So it was Jody and Kristen from Steel City, Carla Rolodex Stitches, Sarah Big Red Human Crafter on Instagram, and my Justine from X's and Hoes, me, and my friend Susie, who is, I think, String Theory on Instagram, or FlossTube Susie. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we all exchanged and stitched for somebody in the group. My friend Susie had me. Look at this. This is like the only stitching I'll show this week, and it wasn't even mine. Look at this. Is this gorgeous? It is so me. It is just amazing. And look at this witch. Can you see her hair and the broomstick? Look at that. You see those satin stitches? Susie is just an absolute master at stitching. And then here's the back. Look at that little charm with the spider and the fabric, the vintage Halloween. I mean, this is absolute perfection. I'm so lucky that, ooh, I spit a little when I said that. I'm so excited I'm spitting. I am so lucky Susie pulled my name. Look at that. How amazing is that? So I had Jackie from X's and Hoes, who wasn't there, so she was on FaceTime, and hopefully she will get hers soon from, I guess, next time she visits Justine. Next time Jackie visits Justine, because Justine has Jackie's thing that I stitched for her. So this is the only stitching that I'm probably going to be showing you this episode. I didn't do it, but my friend Susie did, and she gave me some of my favorite, I love honey mustard pretzels, and I usually get the Snyder's, and so she got me the Dots ones. I haven't tried these yet. So some people say they like them better. I've never had them, so it'll be fun to try. So thank you, Susie. You're amazing. You're a great friend, an amazing stitcher, and I'm so lucky. And everybody in our little swap seemed to really like what they got. So sometimes it's really nice to stitch things for people you know, so you could really customize it for them. I don't think I took pictures of what I stitched, but Jackie loves possums, so I stitched a silly little Christmas possum. It says fa la 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 la, but then at the end it's like the possum's yelling, like ah. I can't even remember who the pattern's by. It was from off of Etsy. Anyway, I've yammered on long enough. If you came to the retreat, thank you. If I do it again, I'm going to give the people who were there first, or there this year, first dibs to reserve, just as a thank you for everything and being there from the ground floor. And then after that, but this is a ways down the road. But everybody was asking me at the retreat, so I just wanted to fill everybody in. And then after that, if there are any spots open, we'll open it to the general population, if you will. Thanks again. I'm sorry if this was a terrible episode, and I'm sorry for like those 2 items I couldn't remember who gave to me. Please let me know in the comments, and I'm gonna attach some like photo montages from the weekend. Thank you so much, and next video will be back to normal scheduling program. Thank you.